live in the studios from Wakarioti, Uganda.
Here it comes.
So
hot tub meta. Here it
hot
comes.
tub meta. I think there's a couple people in chat that is asking about the hot tub meta. And
what? He's going to address this?
we're going to talk about it.
Oh, wow.
So we understand at Twitch that this has been getting a lot of attention from the community lately. And
really?
we have been watching closely. Our nudity and attire policy does allow bathing suits in an appropriate context. And hot tubs do fall under that criteria. However, what has not changed is the sexually suggestive and explicit content is not allowed under the guidelines, under the TOS, and Twitch will take action when that is reported to us.
Okay.
So
I don't know about that.
I understand that people are upset.
Guys, I'm not an admin, and I've been banned a lot of times. I'm in the worst position to talk about this, but I think this is gonna be a nightmare to enforce.
About some of the content that might from this. First and foremost,
I would not want to be DJWheat right now.
The teams are watching this. They are looking at it.
Good God, I would
nudity
not
and attire policy.
want to
You
be
can go and
DJWheat right
review
now.
it. It does allow bathing suits, right in a proper context. Sexually explicit and sexually suggestive content is not okay.
No, I'm just saying that yo, I don't want to say it. Yeah, I feel like it's obvious, okay, when the context is being extracted almost like an orange, right? Where the beach, the going, the swimming, the reason to wear a bathing suit, that's the orange, right? But now it's being juiced to the very crisp of it, and they get the very extract, which is the bathing suits and the as much skin as possible. It's the very small extract, and the whole rest of the context, fuck that. And you know, I don't have a problem against it. I told you guys already. I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying that it's gonna be impossible to enforce because people can fabricate that context in however they want. I mean, like I said last time, I could have a 1-inch fucking swimming pool around me and just be fucking half naked.
And
I'm swimming, bro.
Again, action will be taken if it's reported to. But I want to talk about two things. First off is that we think that it is important for you to be able to control the content that you see, right? Whether it is a hot tub stream or it is a game that you don't particularly like.
Also, I'm glad that they brought the sexually suggestive things. I just feel like if you're riding a banana, you know, fully unclothed for like hours, that is, at least to me, I hope that I'm not reaching here, I'm not offending anybody. I think that is a slight subjective, especially when the title has, you know, emojis that suggest,
like, or a creator,
you know, fucking, you know,
that you don't necessarily fancy. Not everything appeals to every person, and I understand that. That is, you know, that makes a lot of sense. We as creators and as just humans, there's things we love, there's things that we don't love. So I want to show everyone that this exists too, and I hope that you will start using this. Now I know this is just kind of a supplement to the answer overall, but did you know that you can actually click these 3 buttons right here and you can say, you know, I am not interested in
I didn't even know
Fortnite,
this.
and you can click on that and it will not show me Fortnite related streams anymore.
And I work
or
here.
If I come down and let's just say, did you know that you can actually click these 3 buttons right here and you can say, you know, I am not interested in the game Fortnite, and you can click on that and it will.
Yeah, but bro, just chatting is the hub. Hey, guys, come on, man. Just chatting has the highest discoverability of all.
Will not show me Fortnite related streams anymore. Or if I come down and let's just say, this is not something that interests me.
Oh,
so
damn!
I can go in
Jesus
and I can
Christ!
click not interested, and that will kind of
my God, that took a turn.
you know, set what you see and what you don't see on the platform. Now, Hassan Abi, oh, actually, I am interested in Hassan. Let me go back. In your settings, then you can go and you can adjust all of this under recommendations in the feedback. And look, I know that this doesn't solve everything, but there needs to be at least.
Guys, I surrender. I've been gotten. This guy in chat says, "Are you jealous that they got more successful than me?" Yes, absolutely, dude. That is a concern. Their streams are bigger. They have more
A
subs,
solution
more
for
donos.
individuals that are
I'm
like,
struggling
I
here,
see
dude.
this content and I
they're
would prefer
rolling me,
not
dude.
to see this content.
You're right, dude.
So letting people know about the feedback system is a part of my job. I know that it does not answer every single concern that people might have. And I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of those so I can, because I don't mind.
Guys, this is something that Riot used to say a lot. If you have to do something, the damage has already been done or whatever. I think I kind of agree with that. If the recurring bad is always happening and you have to manually remove things, not every user knows about the feature, will use the feature, and will use it repeatedly until they get the content that they want. I think that's a little bit of an unreasonable thing.
Into my front page. And so the other thing is that, look, if you see something that you think violates our community guidelines, please report it. I can take you through the reporting structure. The trust and safety team has talked about how they're in the process of improving the reporting structure as well. But please report it so that it can go to the moderation team, that they can review this. They can see that if it is violating sexually suggestive or explicit content, or it might not, it might be against the nudity and attire policy. And I want to also use this as a reminder to let everyone know that mass reporting is not a thing. A machine never takes an enforcement action against a report. If 100 or 1,000 people all report the same thing, that will not cause just an action or a stream or something to go down. I think this is a myth that needs to be busted in the grand scheme of things. However, it is important that you do report because every single one of these things is reviewed by a human. Now
a lot of people in chat are saying bra. Okay, it's not a bra. Okay, sometimes a lot of swimming suits are made by the same companies who make bras and are very sort of sexual, but it's a swimming suit. I mean, why do you think
The other thing that I want to bring up is just from a creator
put the puzzle together, man.
And it kind of goes two ways. And that's first off is kind of a
what do you think that
one
the
creator
is a
to
thing?
other creators and audiences. And that is that, like,
I've been banned before for showing a bra. I've been banned for showing a person on the Jerry Springer show that was wearing a bra, even though you couldn't see any titties, not even close. It was all the way up. Well, that's a bra. If it was a swimming suit in a swimming context, it'd been fine.
Like, you know, you might watch Netflix, and absolutely, there's probably stuff on Netflix
She
that
was
you're
at the
just,
beach,
like, this is
but she was a whale. So
garbage.
I have an argument here.
It, you know, so
I could have appealed it, but I didn't.
But one thing that I would hope that communities wouldn't do to other creators is content shame, and talk about someone doing X content or Y content just because you may not like it. Now, there are other things. I am not trying to compartmentalize everyone's thoughts into this, and I hope that you will expand on the concerns that you might have when I talk about how you can submit things to us. But the other thing, too, is that, man, the content landscape is constantly evolving, right? We went from Twitch, which was just gaming. There was a time where I could not even talk to you like this for longer than 30 minutes. Otherwise, I was at risk of not getting a ban or getting a warning. And as Twitch has grown, and as people have brought more interest to the platform, as creators have grown, as creators have started doing more interest, and I'm not just talking about I'm talking about everything. I'm talking about duck feeding cams and the owl streams that we've seen.
It's why old streams
individuals
had a lot of WoW viewers, I think, because most personalities that played WoW,
If you don't like IRL or breakdancing, you kind of have
They
that
would-
power
they would
to
talk
not
about
only
people in real
adjust
life
your
and their people.
discoverability, but just to
'Cause you
also
couldn't just talk.
not engage and watch on it.
Hit the play
Now,
games.
with that being said, if you have concerns other than what we may have addressed
And you can
today,
autopilot WoW.
by all means, when
it's a
we
good
get
talking
down
game.
to it, which will be next or in a little bit, we'll have a form that you can fill out.
That was interesting,
It
though.
will sing and write. And if you don't like IRL or breakdancing, you kind of have that power to not only adjust your discoverability, but just to also not engage and watch on it. Now, with that
I
being said,
disagree with that.
if you have concerns
I really wanna-
other than what we may have addressed today,
I really, really want to do a VOD review of this because I can't respond live because I'm interrupting him talking every time I do. But I very much disagree with what he just said.
I am speaking to this from an approach of
Considering I did not know about the not interested thing, and I also don't even believe that the Twitch algorithm is anywhere near advanced enough to actually recommend you away from that stuff. I totally disagree that Twitch is giving options to be able to avoid this type of content. I completely disagree with that. That premise is absurd.
in the rules. I can go in and I can click not interested, and that will kind of help the Twitch discovery system. Set what you see and what you don't related to.
Chat, it is your responsibility to set the discovery system to make sure that kids and other folks that come on the Twitch website, including advertisers, don't see naked women. That is your fault that it's on there, not Twitch's. Understand? I didn't like his tone, I'm going to be honest.
Today, by all means, when we get down to it, which will be next or in a little bit, we'll have a form that you can fill out. It will allow you to elaborate a little bit more.
They just hit us with fill out this complaint form.
They
I am
did.
speaking to this.
I think you hit on
from,
to the
an
major
approach
issue,
of
which is
our
it's all
nudity
just
and fire
chatting.
policy,
Right, he's talking about
what
all
is
these great
appropriate
ideas,
context,
and that while
and
someone
we
in a
hope
pool
that,
or someone going to the
creators
beach
do,
IRL would be
do
totally
report
fine in a
and do help
bikini or a
us,
Speedo, whatever you want to
safe
do.
and,
But the issue is they are not banning
with
any sexually
users and
suggestive content
creators
at
following the
all,
rules,
from what I see.
Exactly.
So that's
Literally,
all I'm going to talk
last
about
night,
as far
I was
as
clicking around
this
just chatting. There was a
today.
girl on all fours. All
Let's move on to our
fours
next,
on her porch, just like
move on to our next,
gyrating and thanking
topic.
subs. 2,000 viewers.
To be fair, that's what I
again,
do on Tuesdays. So
If that didn't hit all
No, I don't need to. So 24 minutes, that's enough time for a hot tub stream. That's a great point. I probably should. In fact, I'm in a hot tub right now. I am. I'm in a hot tub. You can't see it. It's under the camera, but I am in a hot tub. And yeah, it's very comfy in here, very cozy. And yeah. Funny enough about the hot tub things. So there was a Twitch just chatting thing, and to their credit, good on them for doing that. That I'm not gonna lie, that took some balls. DJWheat was the front man on that, the face of Twitch in many ways for us old timers. And I have to say that they addressed it head on, which was kind of amazing. But at the same time, it was just kind of like, wow, they really did it. So Gears Art, what's up with the 68 months? Good to see you, dude. So basically what they said is they were like, okay, here's the deal. We know about the hot tub meta. We know. It's in our guidelines that you can wear a swimsuit on Twitch. It is in our guidelines that you can wear them in the right place. That being said, and this is where it was just like, really? They then go on to say, as always, we don't allow sexually suggestive content on Twitch. So if you ever see that, be sure to report it. And I feel like that was kind of Twitch being like, yeah, we kind of screwed ourselves a bit here. Like they basically said, we're going to allow you to do all the things that are extremely sexually suggestive. But as long as you can't prove it, which is basically unprovable, nothing's going to happen. So it's like loopholes everywhere. But it's like the entire thing is sexually suggestive. That's the point of the stream. But it still falls under all acceptable guidelines. So womp womp. It was really just like one of those moments where it's like this is one of the most like this. It was idiocracy, is what it was. It was idiocracy. It was basically like, we're gonna put in our TOS that you can be sexually suggestive, but on this side of the TOS, we're gonna put that you can't be, and they can like cancel each other out. So it's just like, all right, whatever you say, guys.
He doubled down and said that like we're following our policy and the law to the letter, and we are aggressively banning sexual content, and nothing's changed, dude. Do we really need to have the conversation that this is sexually suggestive content? And there are a million ways that I can approach this issue. I will approach this issue the best way I know how, from a brand perspective, okay? Like, would any brand, would any Fortune 500, would any marketing executive come on to this platform and see that and be like, oh, that is the normal context of which a girl would be in a hot tub riding a giant chicken and writing names on her arms of subs, like that is just not what an executive. Now, I'm not making any judgment call. Just calm down, okay? But just coming from the position of, I just don't think anybody would be like, hey, yeah, that's well within the context of like where I mean, I go into people's rooms and there's a hot tub in them all the time. Like, yes, I understand that. It's just not what I think the context would be. So the double down on that by Wheat is interesting.
Show that we're doing
Twitch coins in the hot tub meta.
the hot tub meta, and
What? He's gonna address this?
we're going to talk about it.
Oh wow.
So, we understand at Twitch that this has been getting a lot of attention
this is
from the community lately.
insane.
And
Really?
we have been watching closely. Our nudity and attire policy does allow bathing suits in an appropriate context, and hot tubs do fall under that criteria. However, what has not changed is the sexually suggestive and explicit content is not allowed under the guidelines, under the TOS, and Twitch will take action when that is reported to us. The hot...
Is he saying just to report? Is he saying, yeah, just fucking report them? Like, what does he say? Like, what does he... What's he... Yo, Wheat Scuff podcast? Shit, man, you're watching closely as well?
A-Dog's like, you guys get the chance to like freeze my ass essentially. I gotta like move the follower fairy. I guess this will be where we stand. Lol. How's life going? Thank you so much, Archangel. Thank you. I appreciate it. God, I need to like fix our like, I'm trying to think. Maybe, because I like leaning over here because my chat. Oh, I know how to fix chat.